The difference in skis can be width, length, and what it's made of, so the stiffness. And basically, you've got to decide what you like doing when you're skiing. If you're a creative person, you might be getting into freestyle skiing, so looking at jumps, half pipe, and slopestyle. If that's what you want, then you can go for a twin tip, softer in the middle, stiffer in the tip and tail. But for other people who just want to cruise a slope, there's skis that you can use for that as well. In my opinion, ski choice is more about personality than it is about ability. Yes, if you're a really good skier, you might get a stiffer ski because you're stronger and you can power it up, but it's more about what you want from the ski. If you're a big mountain skier, if you're a bump skier, or if you like to just cruise and carve up the piste, then every ski you're going to choose is going to be different. For instance, these two skis, to someone who doesn't know much about skiing, might look really similar. Similar graphics, but if you look at the construction of them, if we just look at the really easy one to see, the width. This ski is a ski for carving up the piste. This is an on-piste ski, whereas this is a powder ski with the rocker system. So the front and the tail of the ski don't actually hit the snow. It means that it's really easy to ski on really heavy powder because you're floating. Whereas this is what I like. This is for turns. When I meet a beginner and they ask me what type of ski they should have, I always think of the easiest ski. You know, you want something that makes you feel like a champ. You're just learning a sport. You don't want to feel like Bambi on ice. So you get a nice short ski, a nice soft ski. You have complete control over it. And it doesn't have to whip you around. It doesn't have to arc so much. It just has to make you feel confident and stable. And sometimes they look pretty too. By the time you've reached intermediate status, you'll probably know what kind of skier you are. You'll have decided if you like on-piste, off-piste, bumps, or powder. So by then, it's a really good time to look into buying your own ski because you want to get the most out of your ski holiday. You've done your fitness, you've spent a lot of money on getting there, so why not find a ski that is an extension of who you are? So for me, I really like turning. I'm a racer, and when I'm in my off time, I really like carving up the piste. So this is a really nice ski for an intermediate skier. It's not too stiff, but it's got enough stiffness to create some speed. By the time you become an advanced skier, you've probably got a couple of pairs of skis. You've probably got a ski that's your safe ski, that you start your holiday on, that you build up your confidence on, that you go on the piste and you do some turns and you think, oh, I feel good. And then you've got a fun ski that you hit the rails in the park on, or you hit the jumps on. And then you might even venture to getting a ski like this. Now this is a fat boy. These guys are for some really big drop-ins when it's really powdery, probably even heli skiing, and they are really, really fun. They are nasty on the piste. You can't turn on them. They're really fat underneath the foot. But when you're in chunky, deep powder, these are heaven.